So bhajan is there. Everybody can. This bhajan is sung by Srila Rupa Goswami, and this is Radhika's Tava from the book called Stavmala. Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhav Vaidhi. Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhav Vaidhi. गोकुल तरुणी मंडल महिते राधे जय जय माधव गोकुल तरुणी मंडल महिते राधे जय जय माधव दामोदर रति वर्धन वेशे हरि निष्कुट वृंदा विपिनेशे राधे जय जय माधव वृषभानु दधि नव शशि लेके ललिता सखी गुण रमित विशाखे राधे जय जय माधव करुणा करुमयी करुणा भरीते सनक सनातन वरण चरिते राधे जय जय माधव दयिते गोकुल तरुणी मंडल महिते राधे जय जय माधव दयिते Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Radhe Shyam. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Jaya Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda, Shri Radhe. Jaya Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda, Shri Radhe. Jaya Radharani Tattva, Radharani Tattva, Jaya Radharani Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura, Hari Bol. Shri Shri Radha Govind Bhagavan ki, Shri Shri Gaur Nitai ki, Patit Pavan Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki, Nitai Nitai Gaur Hari Premanande. Hare Krishna. Oh.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Little bit louder. Hare Krishna. That's good. We are very fortunate that His Grace Prashant Mukund Prabhu is visiting Perth, and this is Prabhu's first visit to Perth. And today we are very fortunate. It is Prabhu's first class in the Perth. So I'll speak a little bit about Prabhu. Prashant Mukunda Prabhu is an international spiritual guide. He is a senior counselor at ISKCON, and he has his own YouTube channel. He has Brahminical initiated by His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. He has worked as a vice president for Anamrita, ISKCON Food for Relief Foundation, and he is involved in counseling as a spiritual guide to many families in India, US, Florida, Philadelphia, now in Perth also, Dubai, Muscat, Oman, Denver, Karachi, and London. His popular lectures got around 10 million clicks and has done till now more than 5,000 lectures. And also Prabhu is known for his Dham Yatra, Katha, done at Rameshwaram, Jagannath Puri, Dwarka, Vrindavan, Mayapur, Tirupati, Gunabur, Udupi, Sri Rangam, Haridwar, Suttal, and Ahobilam, and many more places. He is a regular guest speaker of Srimad Bhagavatam classes globally. And recently I heard a new temple is opened in Raipur, and Prabhu was the first Srimad Bhagavatam lecture. Prabhu gave the first class in that. So we will welcome Prabhu by loudly chanting Haribol 3 times. Haribol, Haribol, Haribol.
Thank you so much, everyone, for inviting me, appreciating me, my small efforts, and special thanks to Achyut Seva Prabhu and Siddharth Prabhu and Krishna Bihari Prabhu. So all of these devotees are so nice that they are tolerating me and invited me for tolerating me more and more. So I come from India, and basically my in like roots are from Mathura Dham. So we are like Brahmin from Mathura, and but later on I studied in London, and after my that course I went into pharma research. I worked for a corporate for many years, but later on, by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, I met with the books of Srila Prabhupada, and I thought of spreading that knowledge of Krishna consciousness to the entire world, which changed me. I also should contribute to the society. And later on, when I became a devotee, so what influenced me more is Srimad Bhagavatam. And I consulted with my Guru Maharaj. So Maharaj said, you can distribute this knowledge of Bhagavatam and should go deep into Srimad Bhagavatam. So I don't only do kathas of Bhagavatam like a storyteller, but I also go deep into these scriptures and revive our old Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophies given by different commentators like Srila Rupa Goswami, Srila Vishnu Chakri Thakur. So I go and study. I'm still a learner for last many years, and I will stay a learner because a good teacher is always a learner. He can be called as a good teacher. So I keep learning, and I need blessings of all of you so that I can contribute to the society in Australia, Perth also, and you all can grow in Krishna consciousness. And a good month is going on. Bhadra Purnima Utsav is there. Bhagavatam is here. And in this month only, your temple is organizing a 7-day Bhagavad Katha. So it is not like more than this, there is no blessing in the entire universe. The best blessing is that if somebody get a chance to hear Srimad Bhagavatam, authentic Srimad Bhagavatam from a devotee who comes in a disciplic succession, then no other than blessing one can give, God can give you. If you really want that you want a blessing, then you all should join that 7-day session, and everybody should get the copy of Srimad Bhagavatam at your home, because when I will tell, you can go and read also. So if somebody is not having that copy of Srimad Bhagavatam at their places, they should get. So you will say, why should I purchase that book? So Srila Rupa Goswami, we have just now read the bhajan of Rupa Goswami. So Rupa Goswami is one of the acaryas in our parampara, Shat Goswamis. So every time we see in altar the 6 Goswamis, he's one of the prominent Goswamis, Rupa Goswami. So he says in book called Nectar of Devotion that one who keeps Srimad Bhagavatam at his home, there is no requirement of installation of the deities, because Krishna is always available in that home. Where there is a Bhagavatam book is available. So do you want that Krishna should stay in your home? God should be there. So everybody should get a Bhagavatam copies with you. And the good month, you are going to hear Bhagavatam, you are going to have Bhagavatam, and you are going to appreciate Bhagavatam by celebrating Bhadra Purnima. So this is the best month. If somebody keeps the Bhagavatam on a gold bracelet or a gold ring, and make a asan, or make a chair for keeping Bhagavatam, and then do artis of Srimad Bhagavatam, that person will never come back into the cycle of birth and death, because he giving a respect to Srimad Bhagavatam. So this is a very special month. So nobody should miss this month of Bhagavatam for hearing, purchasing, worshipping, appreciating, glorifying Srimad Bhagavatam. Hari Bol. So today a chance has been given to discuss about Radharani Tattva. So recently, 2 days back, we celebrated the appearance of Srimati Radharani. And before that, 15 days back, we celebrated the appearance of Lord Krishna. So how many of you know that Radha appearance day is known as what name? What's the festival name? How many of you know? So if you don't know also, so the Radha appearance day is called as Radha Ashtami. So we just now read a bhajan called Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhav Dahite. So first of all, we should know who is Radha. So sometimes some people say Radharani is the lover of Shri Krishna. Somebody says she is a counterpart of Shri Krishna. Somebody says she is the internal energy of Krishna. Somebody says she is a goddess, mother goddess, like Krishna is our father, Radharani is our mother. Some people say she is an eternal mother. So what is the real nature of Radharani? Who is Radharani? So once this pastimes comes from the Shastra scriptures, that Krishna was sitting in Golok Vrindavan Dham. The topmost world in the spiritual world is called as Golok Vrindavan Dham. When you go out the outer space, this place is called as material world, and the other space is called as spiritual world. And in the spiritual world, there are Vaikunthas, Saket Dham where Lord Ram resides, Jagannath Puri where Jagannath resides, Narsingha place where Narsingha resides, then comes Dwarika, then comes Mathura, and then comes Vrindavan where Shri Krishna resides in the spiritual world, the topmost planet, Golok Vrindavan. So there Krishna was the original God, he was alone, and one day he was thinking of the love, how much love I have. And just by thinking that how much love I have for all the living entities, suddenly one light appears from the heart of Shri Krishna. And that light suddenly took a form of a female body and started running into that place called a Rasa Mandala. So the moment that girl started running all around into the Ras Mandala and plucking the flowers to offer Lord Krishna. So Krishna's just thinking that I was feeling the love, and that love came out in the form of a light and suddenly took a form of a female body, started running Ras Mandala. So that comes from the mouth of Krishna, Ra. Say Ra. Everybody say Ra. So Ra means Ras Mandala, where the Ras Leelas happens every day in Golok Vrindavan. And Dha, say Dha. Dha. Dha means that running. In Hindi, Dha means Dhavaman. Dhavaman means running. So that lady was running, that beautiful girl was running. So Krishna says Dha. So the name completes becomes Ras Mandal. The girl who is running to serve Krishna in a Ras Mandala is called as Radha. Radharani ki. That was the appearance in the Golok Vrindavan Dham. So one who says Ra, all the inauspiciousness, all the obstacles in his life vanishes. And once he says Dha, then becomes there, like you have a bottle and suddenly you put a cap on the bottle so that nothing should spill out. So Ra means that all the inauspicious things goes away, and when you say Dha, then there is a bottle cap has been given that now no more sin you can do. Your all the spilling out of their energies of sinful actions will stop suddenly, because now Dha means it's completely closed. Your cycle of birth and death is closed. So Ra and Dha, two alphabets are so powerful. Somebody says Ra Dha. So Dha means your mouth get closed. Just try once. Ra Dha. So Ra means all the inauspicious activities are going away. Now suddenly something can come back again into my mouth. So Dha means now it's closed, nothing can come again. You can never become sinful again if you take shelter of Srimati Radha. Radharani ki. So also Rupa Goswami says Radha word means Aradhite itihi. For whom we worship is called as Radha. Who worships? Even the Lord of the universe, Shri Krishna, worships one is called as Aradhite iti Radha, one who is worshipped by Krishna also. So just imagine what is the state of Srimati Radharani. The universal God is also loving and serving, taking the shelter of Radharani. So who is she? She is one of the energies of Krishna. There are three kinds of energies. One is Sat energy, Chit energy, and Ananda energy. Sat, Chit, Ananda Vigraha. Sat means eternal, Chit means knowledgeable, and Ananda means blissful. So Lord is eternal, Lord is knowledgeable, and Lord is blissful. So this is called Sachidananda Vigraha. So Sachidananda Vigraha, Sat Vigraha, Chit Vigraha, and Anand. So there are three Shaktis called as Samvit Shakti, Sandhini Shakti, and Aladini Shakti. So Aladini Shakti is the Ananda Shakti, this energy which gives you bliss. Like we people are also the part and parcel of God. But we people sometimes become stressful. Sometimes we are not able to enjoy this even the scriptures, even becoming, when we are chanting the name of the Lord, we are not happily chanting, we are not relishing it, we are just doing it as a duty so that I cannot become sinful, I should get sin-free life. So we chant. So we do rituals of incenses and agarbattis and deepak and the flames. We do many things. But internally, we are not relishing it. We are doing it as a duty form, but we are not relishing internally. So that relishment comes when somebody understands the Ananda Shakti, the blissful energy of the Lord, the internal potency, which is a blissful potency of the Lord. If Lord is also seems happy because of the internal energy inside. So Radha and Krishna are non-different, they are one. Krishna is an external, Radharani is an internal. Like if I talk about a bulb, in bulb there is one filament by which the bulb is shining. So outer layer of a covering, the glass covering, and inside there is a filament. So if you have only the filament, there will be no light in the room. If you have only the glass covering, there will be no light in the room. So you need both the glass covering and a filament inside, tungsten filament. Nowadays it's a different, but previously the old bulbs, the old people knows the tungsten wire. But now there is a CFL and many other things. LEDs are coming. So Krishna is an external glass covering and Radharani is the internal lights. So both of them comes together, then only we can have an enjoyment of spiritual life, relishment of the spiritual life. So that is the power of Radharani. So to enjoy that Ananda, Krishna created Radharani in the female form so that he can also enjoy the association of his own energies. It's not a different lady. People talk about that Krishna loved Radharani. And why did he marry Rukmani if there is so much of love inside? So, like we love our energies, but we never marry our energies. We never marry our energies. If I am feeling low today because of weakness, so how can I marry? I marry some other human being. A lady marries to a male, and male marries to the female, but we can't marry our own energies. So Radharani is not a different lady. Radha Krishna Ek Atma Dui Dehadhari. Radha and Krishna is one, but they are the two bodies. They're one. Radha Krishna Ek Atma Dui Dehadhari. Why? Why they become two bodies? Ras Aswadan. Ras Aswadan. Because of enjoying the relishing that nectar of loving relationship, Krishna created Radha. And Radha Purna Shakti, Krishna Purna Shaktiman, Dui Vastu Bhedanahi, Shastrir Praman. Scriptures are giving so many references that Radharani is Shakti and Krishna is Shaktiman. So you have seen a serial called Shaktiman serial. So Shaktiman having so many energies and powers inside. So what is that power? So Krishna is a Shaktiman, original Shaktiman. He is a duplicate Shaktiman, which you see on television. So Krishna is a real superhero, Shaktiman. So, and the internal energy, Radharani is the internal energy of Krishna. Without Radharani, Krishna is half. Without Krishna, Radharani is half. When they become two together, Yugala Rupa, then we get the mercy of Thakurji. So that's why in our Gaudiya Sampradaya, we never worship Laddu Gopals. Why? Because Laddu Gopal worship is a worship of single Krishna. But we worship Krishna with the energy of Krishna called Radharani. And that is why in Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya, we worship Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is the combination of Radha and Krishna. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna, Nahi Anya. So, but those who have Indian origins, they have Laddu Gopals at their home. Everybody has. So I am not denying that you throw them. I am saying that you can keep them, but also you should have a lamination or a deity or a photograph of Radha and Krishna. Without Radharani, Krishna is not to be worshipped by our Sampradaya. If you worship only Krishna, then you will not be called as Krishna devotee, because Krishna loves Radha and Radharani loves. So one who chants Radhe, Radhe, he impresses Krishna. Krishna becomes very happy. Oh, he's chanting my beloved name. If somebody says Jai Shri Krishna, Radharani becomes happy. Oh, he's chanting the name of my beloved. But if we chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram. So if you chant this mantra, this is called Yugal mantra. The Yugal mantra, by chanting Hare, you are impressing Krishna. By saying Krishna, you are pleasing Radharani. And by chanting the Hare Krishna, you are pleasing both of them. So what do you want? You want to please one or both? So you have to chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So this is how we need to chant this mantra, by thinking of Radha and Krishna. They are into the conjugal love, and both of them sharing their nectar with each other. What to talk about the nectar or the love among Radha and Krishna, because they are energy and energized, the Shaktiman and the Shakti, both of them sitting together in Vrindavan Dham. There is a place, there was a pond, and Radharani was asking Krishna, how much love you have for me? And Krishna asked Radharani, how much love you have for me? So both of them were discussing how much love. So Radharani said, I have so much of love for you. Krishna says, I have so much love for you. So both of them were sharing this love, but nobody was showing the love. So like we people in the material world, we want every proof of everything. Show me how much you love me. Then that the husband brings a teddy bear or a heart-shaped something. Says, yeah, look how much I love you. Though it's a fake love still, but wife gets happy. It's a way of dealing in a grasta life. But originally, Radha and Krishna also demand the same thing. Show me how much you love me. So while they were discussing, there was one, what do you call that insect? Bhaura? Bumblebee. So the bumblebee was coming on Radha, Rani and Krishna, and they were discussing their love, and suddenly the bumblebee was humming all around. And suddenly there is one friend of Krishna called Madhu Mangala. He eats lot of food. So he is a Brahmin boy. Brahmanam Bhojam Priya. So Brahmins like to eat food more. So Madhu Mangal likes to eat food. So Madhu Mangal was saying, Krishna, come on, leave Radharani, come with me. We will have food together more. So suddenly this bumblebee was coming and disturbing Radha and Krishna. So Radharani said, oh Madhu, because Krishna's one name is Madhusudana. Because he killed the demon called Madhu demon, Madhu Katavare. Because he killed Madhu demon, that's why Krishna's name is Madhu Sudana. So nickname is Madhu. So Radharani calls Krishna with a loving name, nickname, oh my dear Madhu. Madhu Mangal's name is Madhu. And Bumblebee is also called as Madhu. So there are three Madhus in one Leela. So but Madhu Mangal was coming again and again closer to Radha and Krishna. So Radharani says, oh Madhu, keep this bumblebee away. So Krishna says, Madhu, go away. So Madhu Mangal become disturbed. Why he's saying me to go away? I need food and Krishna is making me away from this. So finally Krishna says, I am not talking about you, Madhu Mangal. I am talking about this bumblebee, Madhu. Make this away from me. So think, just by understanding this, that Krishna is going to be away from me. Though Krishna is sitting, hands are together of Radha and Krishna. Just by thinking that Krishna will go away, what happens? Radharani started crying. Oh Krishna, don't go away. And this is called as Prem Vichitya Leela. Prem Vichitya is the topmost stage of love. When love goes on the top stage platform, it is called as Prem Vichitya. Means it's a nature of missing someone when someone is with you. At that time also you miss it. That love goes to level that being together, you're thinking of later on he will go away or she will go away. That is the top stage of love. If you've seen some soldiers or some people, those are traveling in their business offices, they keep traveling. But the moment that comes back, the lady starts crying. Or your son is for a college away, but when comes back, you start crying. Why? You are meeting, you should be happy, but most of the time females cry or the males cry because they're thinking not of meeting, they're thinking after 10-15 days he will again go away. So that is Prem Vichitya. Prem Vichitya, because of Prem Vichitya, Radharani started crying. And seeing Radharani crying because she's the beloved of Krishna, Krishna started crying. And when both of them started crying, the tears started flowing from both of the eyes, and there was a pond filled with the tears of Radha and Krishna. So that is called as Prem Sarovar. That Sarovar is called as Prem Sarovar in Barsana Dham, where the original Radharani resides nowadays. So it's called as Prem Sarovar because this pastime says that love was inside Radha and Krishna, and both of the love came through their eyes, and the tears filled the pond, and that is called as Prem Sarovar, the pond filled with the tears of love of Radha and Krishna. So it's really like that. So that much of love. So Radharani is also called as Guru Tattva. Guru Tattva means when Krishna expands himself, from his right side he expands Balaram, and from his left side he expands Radharani, and both of them are Guru. Balaram says how to serve Krishna, and Radharani says how to serve Krishna. And in this sense, they both become our gurus. So Radharani is also Guru Tattva, and Balaram is also Guru Tattva. But what is the difference? There are two types of Vidhi for attaining Krishna love. One is called as Vaidhi Bhakti, and other is called as Raganuga Bhakti. Vaidhi Bhakti is a Bhakti on the platform of rituals, rules and regulations. And the other Bhakti is called as Raganuga Bhakti. It's a spontaneous love for Krishna. So what do you think? Which is a better platform? We should have a rules and regulations, or we should have a spontaneous love for Krishna. Everybody in our this worldly relationships, we also want that there should not be a rule that father comes from office and then he asks, son, come on, pay me obeisances. Then he do pranam, be a good boy, always do pranam when I come back. Oh my dear wife, bring a glass of water for me. Whenever I come, you should stay in front of me, do some prayers for me because I come hard work, working day and night. You should do some prayers for me. Then because of losing the husband, he will become angry. Then wife starts doing some prayers. Oh my Lord, you are everything. But in mind, she's thinking when you will go back. So that's the worldly love, worldly affairs. But when the things come for Krishna, at the time we should not think about that we will leave Krishna anytime. We want Krishna more and more. Spontaneous love for Krishna. That is called Raganuga Bhakti. So Radharani is the head of Raganuga Bhakti Marg, and Balaramji is the head of Vaidhi Bhakti Marg. So in ISKCON, what we follow?
Both.
Huh?
Both. We follow both.
Both. Vaidhi Bhakti. So we follow the first one, the Vaidhi Bhakti, the Bhakti on the stage of rules and regulations. We have to chant Mangal Arti, we have to chant 16 rounds, we have to stay away from intoxication, we should stay away from illicit relation, we should not eat non-veg, we should not do going gambling. So these are rules and regulations. So waking up in the morning for Mangal Arti, there is not a spontaneous love, we need alarm clocks. So till the time we need alarm clocks for waking up, it means it's not a Raganuga Bhakti, it's a Bhakti on the platform of Vaidhi Marg. There is a small example you can understand more deeply. If you have to board a flight from Perth at 3 a.m. in the morning and it's already 12 a.m. in 12 a.m. night time, and just 3 hours you have to go. So what will happen? Do you get sleep for some hours? Though the airport is half an hour away from you and check-in is already done, and within 1 hour you can board the flight, still 2 hours are left. So will you able to sleep properly? What is anxiety? You are not able to sleep. You have to catch the flights. Similarly, when you sleep in the night and morning, every morning 4:30 a.m. a flight comes from an airline called Vaikuntha Airlines. So if you miss the flight from Vaikuntha Airlines, what will happen? So that anxiety will not let us sleep. So if you are sleeping with snoring and eating parathas and puris and idli and chutneys and, and then snoring and waking up after the alarm clock, snoozing it 3 times. So it means it's a Vaidhi Bhakti, it's not a Raganuga. And that is also not Vaidhi properly. We are on the Prakrit Bhakti level. We are on the primary stage of the Vaidhi Bhakti. Because once it's come to the higher stage of Vaidhi Bhakti, we become so strong that before the alarm clock goes on, we get up. Before the alarm clock goes on. And in the spontaneous love, when you reach in the Raganuga Bhakti level, you will not sleep. Srila Prabhupada, this ISKCON's founder Acharya, used to go for a sleep at 10 a.m., 10 p.m. And he used to wake up at 11:30 or 12. And devotees used to ask, Swamiji, you just went for a sleep? He said, yes, I was thinking where we can open a new temple. And still in that 2 hours, he was thinking of opening a new temple, not sleeping, because he was thinking of not missing a flight per day. Any day can be the last day. And are we ready for missing a flight? So that kind of a bhakti Radharani is teaching. So by doing this Vaidhi Bhakti, Srila Prabhupada says, a day will come when the Radharani will take us in her shelter, and then we'll start doing the bhakti on the spontaneous platform. We will not need any objective behind it. We are just spontaneous. Spontaneous. Anytime, any day, you will be chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. So Srila Prabodhanand Saraswati, the uncle of Gopal Bhatta Goswami, he used to say, when will I have a chance to serve Srimati Radharani with a rasa called Manjari Rasa? There is a rasa called Manjari Rasa. So we have talked about Vaidhi Bhakti, We have talked about Raganuga Bhakti. Now in Raganuga also there are different platforms. One platform is called a Gopi platform. One platform is called a Sakhi platform. Another platform is called a Manjari platform. So Prabodhanand Saraswati is writing, when will I have a chance to serve Srimati Radharani with the rasa called Manjari rasa? What is this Manjari? There are three kinds of servants of Srimati Radharani. One is called as Gopi. Gopi. Gopis, who are gopis? Gopis are the girls, those who were the ancient rishis in the Treta Yuga. During the Lord Ramchandra was wandering into the forest, at that time some rishis want to embrace Sri Ramchandra. Oh Ramchandra, we want to embrace you. Ramchandra said, no, I am Maryada Purushottam. You can't embrace me. If you want to embrace me, come in Dwapar Yuga. I will play a role of Krishna. At that time you can come closer to me and I will have no question of illicit relationships. I can embrace many one. That is my Leela Purushottam Rupa. Thereby I will do Leela. So many rishis come as Gopi. Many scriptures, Vedas, Strutis, Shrutis, they came as Gopis. And there are Nitya Siddha sadhus who came as Gopis. Gopi word means, go means in the senses. We have five senses: eyes, nose, ears, tongue, skin, and we take the knowledge from the world. It is called as knowledge acquiring senses. So five senses. You might be knowing body organs, five sense organs. So these are the five body organs, sense organs. So go means senses and P means drinking. P, drinking. In India we say P. P means drinking. So one who has drank all the desires of the five senses is called as Gopi. So gopis are such a exalted sadhus, those who have no desire for their any organs. For eyes, they have no desire except Krishna. The ears, they don't have any desire to listen to the filmy music or Hollywood or jazzy music. They only want to hear the bhajans of Srimati Radharani. From the nose, they don't want any perfumes to be applied or a freshener. They need only the smell of the chandan coming from the lotus feet of Shri Krishna. See, skin does not want any touch of a female or a male or a female. The skin only wants the touch of the tulsi beads to chant the Hare Krishna, the touch of tulsi, Vrinda Devi. And the tongue does not want any food item. The tongue only wants to touch or taste the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. So we have in our Guru Parampara, there is one Acharya who introduced Radharani in our Sampradaya. Though we are called as Gaudiya, we are called as Brahma Madhav Gauriya Sampradaya. You might be knowing it. Because we are coming from Brahma lineage, then from Madhavacharya. Then comes Gauriya, means Chaitanya Mahaprabhu from the Desh, from in Bengal. He was a golden incarnation of Krishna. So it's Gaura. So Gaura Desh becomes Gauda Desh. And from Gauda Desh it becomes Gaudiya. Like from Perth, you are Perthia. So you have Perthia devotees, no? So from Gaura Desh becomes Gauriya devotees, Gaudiya. So it was not Ra, it was Ra. But in Bengal, Ra is pronounced as Ra. So Rashi Mataji knows, smiling. So Gaur Desh becomes Gauda Desh, and Gauranga Mahaprabhu, and Gauriya becomes Gaudiya. And now in ISKCON we have, instead of Gaudiya, we have Gaudiya devotees. Everybody comes in Gaudiyas. So we have Gaudiya devotees. So Gaudiya, who introduced Radharani in our parampara? That was one Acharya. Anybody knows? One Acharya who introduced Radharani, because Madhavacharya, if you go to Udupi, there is single Krishna worshipping. Udupi Krishna, no Radharani. If you go to Brahma from Madhavacharya Sampradaya, there's no Akshobhaya Tirtha, Jnana Sindhu, Dayanidhi. Nobody was worshipping Radharani. Only Krishna deities used to be worshipped. There was not Radharani. So who introduced Radharani? Yeah. So Prabhuji rightly said, Madhavendra Puri Par, he introduced Radharani. How come he introduced Radharani? Because he was such an exalted platform that he was so much engrossed in the chanting of the holy name that he forgets that he has not taken food for last 7 days. forgets of taking food. We take food 7 times in a day and we forget to chant Hare Krishna. So if you reach on such a level, then only you can introduce Radharani in your Bhakti Marg actually. And that is why I want to mention it. In Bhakti Marg, you cannot introduce Radharani. It's not so easy that making a beautiful picture of a Radharani and oh, Radharani is there. No. You have to have that kind of feeling of so much attachment to Krishna Bhakti. Then from Vaidhi Marg you come to Raganuga and then Radharani will bless you and bring you onto that level. So that gopi is a level. Then comes sakhis, like Lalita Sakhi, Vishakha Sakhi, the sakhis of Krishna. The 3 types of sakhi: Sopaksha Sakhi, Vipaksha Sakhi, and Tatastha Sakhi. Vipaksha Sakhi means a sakhi is those who are against Krishna. When they are very close to Radharani. And there are sakhis of Krishna, those who are in favor of Krishna. So they are Supaksha Sakhis. And there are some sakhis those who are Tatastha, means on the middle line, neither they are parting Krishna, neither parting Radharani. They are like judge. They judges every lila, who is right and who is wrong. They are Tatastha Sakhis. But Prabodhanand Saraswati is thinking of becoming Manjari. So what is this Manjari? Above the sakhis, there comes a level of Manjaris. Like in Tulsi plant, their Tulsi plant roots is called as Vraja Bhumi. That Tulsi plant, wherever the plant in a pot, that mud is called as Vraj Raj. And that pot is called as Vraja Bhumi. And from the roots of is Vrinda Devi, Tulsi is there, and that place is called Vrindavan in your home. If Tulsi is there, Tulsi plant, basil plant. And on the top of that, Manjaris. So Manjari is the topmost platform of the Vraj Bhumi. Manjari is on the top. So Manjari level in our Sampradaya, all the acaryas are Manjaris. Rupa Goswami is a Rupa Manjari. Gopal Bhatt Goswami is a Guna Manjari. So all the acaryas Manjari. Who's Manjari? Manjari never it goes above the age of 9 years. Manjaris are always maintaining the age of 9. They never enter into the puberty stage. So they don't know the difference between male and female. They are beyond the knowledge of male and female. So they enter into the night pastimes of Krishna and Radharani. And that is called Nivrit Nikunj Leela. In Nivrit Nikunj Leela, the Manjaris enter and they serve Radha and Krishna into the night time when they are into the topmost conjugal love. At that time, only one can enter with this Manjari. And they do like fanning and doing the Chamar Seva, and so many Sevas has been done by the Manjaris. So in Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya, in ISKCON, the topmost thought of a devotee is to go on to the level of Manjari Ras, so that we can also enter into the Nivrit Nikunj. How would we get the knowledge? And the entire world is missing in this knowledge. Because they don't read the scriptures given by the acaryas, those who are Manjaris. We have the Manjaris in our Sampradaya. No other Sampradaya have Manjaris. They have Sakhis, like in Nimbark Sampradaya, they have Sakhis. They have Sakhi Sampradaya. They talk about Sakhis, they talk about many things. Shri Sampradaya is more on an Ashwarya platform, opulent platform. And the other one is called this Rudra Sampradaya is no more now. It has been converted into a Sampradaya called Vallabha Sampradaya Pushti Marg. They worship Laddu Gopal. So this Laddu Gopal, Vallabha Sampradaya comes from Vallabhachar, and Vallabhachar comes from Rudra Sampradaya. So Rudra Sampradaya is now known as Pushti Marg. So they are doing Laddu Gopal and they are promoting Laddu Gopal like anything. The entire world is worshipping Laddu Gopal. But the Laddu Gopal means the Krishna is a crawling baby. And how long he was crawling? Till the age of 1, he was crawling. And when Radharani appeared, after the 1 year, the Krishna appeared. So there is difference between Radha and Krishna is 1 year in the Bhaum Vrindavan Leelas. Pastimes of Radha and Krishna in the Vrindavan, the land Vrindavan, on the earthly planets. So there's 1 year difference. So before 1 year, there was no Radharani. So again, the Pushti Marg becomes those who worshipping only Krishna, crawling baby, because 1 year child can walk little bit by holding. So Krishna started doing pastimes with Radharani when he was able to walk. So the beautiful pastime comes, it's called as Netra Unmilan pastime. Radharani was about to appear and she was thinking that I will only go on to the earthly planet Krishna with you if there are 3 things available. 1, Krishna you. 2, Govardhan. 3, Yamuna river. So I need the 3 things from Golok Vrindavan Dham so that I can feel like homely. Na? When we go to traveling, we carry so many food stuffs from our home cooked. We take the neck pillows, so feel like homely feeling. So Radharani wants the homely things to be there. So Krishna says, no, don't worry, I will arrange everything. So Krishna arranged Govardhan, Krishna arranged Yamuna, and Krishna arranged that I am going, you come later on. So Krishna came first, and after 1 year, 15 days, Ashtami Tithi, Radharani, came to Vrishbhanu Maharaj and Kirtida Mata. At that time, they were residing in a place called Raval Gram. In Vrindavan, there is 12 sacred forests. So one forest is called as Mahavan. So near that Mahavan, a village known, very, very good village, it's called as Raval Gram. And in that Raval Gram, this pond is there, which is filled with the Yamuna Jal, Yamuna water. So Vrishbhanu Maharaj in the morning, early morning, 4 a.m., he went for a bath. And he found that there is a 1,000-petal lotus is there, and a beautiful girl is lying down, and thousands of sun's rays is coming from the body like a molten gold. So molten gold form. Have you seen the molten gold? Gold you have seen, but molten gold in the form of when it is on fire. It's molten gold, very, very, very shiny. You can't see, like we can't see to the bulb for long. You can't see the molten gold for minutes. You will see, you will have like, they wear black glasses when they do the jewelry work and everything. Molten gold. And that is why Radharani name is Saptah Kanchani. Saptah means molten, and Kanchani means golden. It's not golden, Saptah Kanchani. Saptah Kanchani, Radhe Vrindavaneshwari. So Radharani was there. So they bring Vrishbhanu Maharaj and showed to Kirtida Mata. Both were happy. We get Lali in our home. We have a beautiful girl child. But problem is she can't see. Eyes are closed. So they were in tension, and they consulted many Vaidhi, many people. Nobody helped them out. But later on, they invited Nanda Maharaj for the ceremony, that we will do the Namkaran, name-giving ceremony. So they called all the Vrajvasis came. And when Nanda Maharaj, the father of Krishna, and Vrishbhanu Maharaj, the father of Radharani, both were talking with each other, suddenly Krishna, because he was 1 year old, he get down from the arms of Nanda Maharaj and walked till the cots, where the Radharani lying in a cot. And he hold the cots, and he looked deep inside the Radharani lying down with the closed eyes, and she said, yes, I have got my love here now. I said to my love Krishna that I will open my eyes only when you will be there. And that's why Radharani was with the closed eyes appeared. And then the moment Krishna smiled, Radharani opened the eyes. And all the Vrajvasis said, oh, Lali has opened the eyes. It's a Netra Urmilan Utsav. Because eyes has been opened of Radharani. So it's a beautiful way one should understand the difference between Radha and Krishna. So we should worship always Krishna with Radharani. That is the bhava of Madhvendra Puri. That is the Manjari bhava. There is a shloka comes, Srila Prabhupada Saraswati writes, Venum karana nipitatam skalitam sikhandam brasdancha pita vasam vrajaraja sonaha yasyaha kadakshasara gata vimurchatasyaha tam radhikam parichami kadarasena. These words come from Radha-Rasa Sadhanidhi, written by Srila Prabodhananda Saraswati on the banks of Yamuna. He wrote this book, Radha-Rasa Sadhanidhi. So in this verse, he's saying, when will I be delighted in the service of Srimati Radharani? When the day will come that I will get the delight of serving Srimati Radharani. I like struck by the arrows of her side glances. And what to talk about me when Krishna even sees the kataksh. Kataksh is the side glance. That's why it's called as Radha Kripa Kataksh. Radharani never sees directly. She only put the glance from the side. That's why Mataji's put the liners from like this. Na? When they put eyeliners, they put like this long. It's called as Kataksh. So Radharani gives the kripa, mercy, from the side glance of the eyes, called as kripa kataksh. So even if Krishna sees Radharani from the side angle, Krishna faints. His flutes fall down from his hands. His peacock feather falls down. What to talk about us? If Radharani mercy on us, we will not be able to stay in this material world. We'll lose everything. We'll forget everything. Only one thing will remain: how to serve Radharani, how to serve. At the level of manjanas. And you will feel the more and more you chant Hare Krishna mantra, slowly, gradually, your taste for this material world reduces. And that is the only meter. How to check my chanting is going nice. I'm like increasing day by day in bhakti mark. How can I check? Only by checking how much your attachment to Krishna name and how much detachment for the material world is coming. How much taste you have for the material food, how much taste you have for the material roaming around, how much taste you have for meeting the material people. So when this level reaches, that is called the topmost platform. So I have given you the platform of understanding the devotional life. Now I'm entering to some pastimes of Radharani. Srila Jaydev Goswami came in 1200, year 1200, it's 2024 now. In 1200 era, Jaydev Goswami in our Sampradaya, he used to stay in Bengal, in Mayapur, Navadip. So Srila Jaydev Goswami was writing a book on Krishna called Gita Govind. So when he was writing a book, suddenly from his mind, he is known for writing his Das Avatar Stotra. You have heard that? Namaste Narsinghaya. So that in that verse, the three verses in the last comes, na? Keshavadhrita Nar Hari Rupa Jai Jagdisha. This is a verse coming from Das Avatar Stotra. In our Bhagvat Katha, we will chant the whole. So Das Avatar Stotra means Krishna is taking the form of Keshavadhrita Meena Sharira Jai Jagadish Hare. Keshavadhrita Kachap Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare. Keshavadhrita Narhari Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare. Keshavadhrita Shukara Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare. Keshavadhrita Vamana Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare. Keshavadhrita Rama Sharira Jai Jagadish Hare. Keshavadhrita Bhragupati Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare. Keshavadhrita Haladhara Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare. Keshavadhrita Buddha Sharira Jai Jagadish Hare. Keshavadhrita Kalki Sarira Jai Jagadish Hare. Keshavadhrita Dasavidha Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare. So this is how he gave the most important 10 incarnations. Though there are unlimited incarnations of Krishna, Bhagavatam talks about the 24 incarnations, but Jaydev Goswami has love for only 10, Dasavidha Rupa, only 10 incarnations of Krishna. So he has written that book called Jayadeva Goswami's Gita Govind, and these verses comes in Gita Govind. So he was writing a book, and suddenly in his mind he was thinking that Krishna is taking the shelter of Radharani. How can it happen that Radharani is doing a Manalila? Manalila is when Radharani becomes angry from Krishna, so she do Manalila. So you would think that what is big in it, because you also get angry from your husbands and you do Manalila, you go to some room, close the door, do not talk, do not cook food, messages been given by the children, talk to your papa, talk to your father, like this. So this is angry mood, it's not Man. So Man is different. What is Man? Man is when somebody from their beloved ones, they get angry and they do not talk, but from within they are thinking how to serve in a better mood, how to love them more from inside, and externally behaving like they are in angry mode, but there is no anger inside. And that is called Manalila. So Radharani is doing Manalila, and in Manalila, Radharani left Krishna. And Krishna, among so many gopis, left gopis for Krishna, for Radharani. So Radharani for Krishna left everything, and Krishna for Radharani left gopis even. If somebody's wife leaves him, what will he do? He will go and look after for another female, get married, and he will say, one has gone, then what's the big deal? There are so many. Huh? So, but in Krishna's time, it's not like that. Krishna says, no, if one has gone, I have to go behind her only. I have to find other. So that was a love. And this is thinking, Jayadev Goswami thinking this Leela while chanting Nama Rupa Guna Leela. First the name will appear, Hare Krishna. Then the Nama Rupa will appear. And then the Guna, the qualities of Radharani and Krishna. And then comes Leela, pastimes of Radha and Krishna. You're chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. And the Leelas are going on in your minds. That's the topmost of the chanting meditation. That will happen. But we can't do imitation that today I will do the remembrance of Janma Leela of Krishna. Today I will remember the pastime of the birth of Radharani. You can't. You have to chant Hare Krishna, hear Hare Krishna, and when you go on the top platform, the Leela will automatically appear in your mind. And that is the top platform of chanting meditation. So Jayadev Goswami was thinking. Suddenly he saw that Krishna bowed his head on the lotus feet of Srimati Radharani. And Radharani is not talking to Krishna. And Krishna is again and again requesting by holding the feet of Radharani and putting on his hands. Oh Radharani, please forgive me. I was just joking. Please Radharani, please forgive. Jayadev Goswami could not digest it. Krishna is the topmost God of the universal God. All the demigods are worshipping Krishna. What talk about Brahma, Shiva, Indra, Surya, Atma? Everybody is worshipping Krishna and Krishna is surrendering to Radharani. I can't digest it. He said, my mind is not in balance. I should go and take a bath. He asked his wife, Padmavati, I am going for a bath in Ganges. Till the time you cook food, I will come back, we'll have food, and then I will write the Gita Govind later on. So he went to Ganges. Suddenly he went for 15-20 minutes. Suddenly he find that Jayadev Goswami has gone to Ganges and Mataji Padmavati was alone at home. Like Sumit Prabhu has gone and Mataji is here alone. So she was alone, and suddenly what happened? Jayadev Goswami came again back and said, that verse came into my mind again, bring the book again. So she bought the book. Then Jayadev Goswami write it down, the complete verse. And then he left after eating food. Jayadev Goswami, the original Jayadev Goswami, he came after 2 hours and said, now my mind is more balanced, bring food, I will eat and then I will continue with the writing of Gita Govind. So Padmavati Mata said, are you crazy? You just now came, you eat food with me, you wrote down the complete Gita Govind and again you are asking the same thing. How can you do like this to me? Jayadev Goswami was perplexed. Who came? Who came? You came. You came only. Jayadev Goswami said, no, I did not came. I went to Ganges. I was very perplexed. I went for a snan. I did bathing for longer hours. I meditated and now I am coming back. And who came? Bring the book. And then suddenly the Gita Govind was brought back and found there is a shloka already written. Smara garala kandanam mam sirasi mandanam dehi pad pallava udharam. Smara garala kandanam mam sirasi mandanam dehi pad pallava udharam. What was it? Smara Garala Kandanam. Shri Krishna is begging to Radharani, oh Devi, I am taking my ears in my hand. Smara Garala Kandanam. When I am taking my ears in my hands. What's the posture? Sorry, begging, sorry. And then Mama Sirasi Mandanam. My head is under your feet. Mama Sirasi Mandanam. Dehi pad pallava uddharam. Please excuse me for my fault. Please release me. So he was surprised. Who wrote it down? Then he come to understanding, yes, it has been written by Krishna himself. Because if we don't accept Radharani, Krishna accepts Radharani as the supreme goddess of the entire universe. So Krishna, and then he was surprised and he held the hand of the Padmavati and started crying, "Oh Padmavati, you are such a blessed soul. Krishna himself came and ate food from your hand. And I'm so unlucky, unfortunate. I could not meet Krishna. Though I'm writing about Krishna, but you are blessed soul. How come?" So this is how Jaydev Goswami also writes that Krishna takes the shelter of Radharani. There are Ananta Gun in Radhika, Ananta Gun Shri Radhika, 25 Pradhan. There are 25 top prominent qualities in Radharani. And the 25th quality is Ashray Keshava. Radharani also gives shelter to Shri Krishna. So this is how Radharani is very, very top platform. And this verse, Smaragala Kandanam, becomes the divine verse. Every day, Lord Jagannath sleeps by hearing only this. Jagannath will never sleep in Jagannath Puri Dham till the time Gita Govind is not being heard by the Pandas to Lord Krishna or Jagannath. And there is a blanket on which the Gita Govind is written down. And every night when Jagannath sleeps, all Gita Govind is being wrapped around Jagannath. Then only Jagannath goes for a sleep. Without Gita Govind, Jagannath cannot sleep. Never sleeps till now. From the day he appeared till now, never sleeps. Some devotees sometimes go to meet Jagannath, darshan of Jagannath. They bring some parts of that Gita Govind which has been worn by Krishna Jagannath. So the Pandas gives in some donation. If you give, they give you that part of that blanket wrapped around every day on Jagannath. So it's very good. Gita Govind is very, very lovable to Jagannath because in Gita Govind there is the topmost rasa has been explained that the Krishna is Madan Mohan, but he being also surrenders to Madan Mohan Mohini. So Madan means the lust god. So Madan Mohan, Krishna already conquered the Madana, lust, and the Radharani conquered Krishna. So Krishna's name is Madan Mohan. Say before me, Madan Mohan. And Radharani is Madan Mohan Mohini. She conquers Krishna also. So that is the level. Madan Mohan Mohini. So that's why Rupa Goswami is saying Jai 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 Deva Hare Hari Nishkuta Vrinda Vipineshe. So Hari refers to Hari means Krishna, who takes the heart of everyone, especially the gopis. His garden is Vrindavan, where Yamuna is flowing regularly, dancing birds, peacocks, cuckoos, and they are singing. Beautiful trees in Vrindavan, Beli, Chameli, Kadamba, and the animals of Vrindavan, the birds of Vrindavan, they also takes the name of Radharani. Because when you go Vrindavan, they don't know Krishna. They will say Radhe Radhe. They will say Radhe. So it means that the Vrajavasis, even the parrots, even the birds, if you go on Keshi Ghat, stay for some time and hear the birds attentively, they say Radhe 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 Radhe. They will also chant the name of Lord Radharani. Because Radharani is Vrindavaneshwari. Krishna, people say Vrindavan is a place for Krishna. No. Vrindavan means the place where the plants of Tulsi. Vrinda means Tulsi. One means jungle. The forest of Tulsi is called as Vrindavan. And Vrinda is the servant of Srimati Radharani. And Vrinda Devi organizes the pastimes of Radha and Krishna in Vrindavan. So Vrinda Devi mercifully says, the owner of this Vrindavan is Radharani, not Krishna, you. Though we say the Krishna is Vrindavan, Nanda Kumar, Vraj so but he stays in Vrindavan, but the authority of Vrindavan is Radharani. So there comes one pastime in this book called Vrindavan Mahimamrita. So in that there is a pastime, there was one saint and he was continuously chanting the name of Lord Krishna. Oh Krishna, bestow your blessings. Oh Krishna, oh Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Many births gone. After 1 crore births, how many births? And he was chanting the name of Krishna. So one who thinks that I will say, Gopala, Gopala, I will be liberated, I will go back. But he did not went back because he wanted the darshan of Krishna from his material eyes. So he was standing on one mountain. And then Krishna appeared. And Krishna says, yes, my dear saint, what do you want from me? And he said, I want the darshan of you and I want a completely permanent stay in your Golok Vrindavan Dham. So Krishna says, yes, evamastu, I gave you the permission to stay in Golok Vrindavan Dham. Become the permanent member, citizen of my Dham. Come on. But I want to ask you, saint, what is this mountain? Which mountain is, I never know this mountain. Then the saint said, this is not a mountain. This is a mountain of the bones of my past lives. Because every time I lose hope, I die because I want to go away from this material world and want to see you. But every time I have to again take a body, again on the urge of seeing you, I am losing one body. So it's been 1 crore bones available and I'm standing on the mountain of my bones only. So he was standing and then he said, okay, I bless you that you enter Golok Vrindavan Dham. Any other thing you want to have? Blessings? He said, oh Krishna, I think you heard wrong. I did not ask Golok Vrindavan Dham. I asked Vrindavan Dham in India. I want that place. Krishna said, sorry, I am not the authority of that place. For that you have to chant for 1 crore births the name of Radharani. When Radharani will get pleased and she will permit you, then only you can stay in Vrindavan. I can't permit. My permission for Golok Vrindavan. But for this Vrindavan, Radharani is the permitting authority. So what do you mean by Radharani? Radharani means Guru Tattva. Because Radharani is Adi Guru. So without the mercy of the Guru, Vaishnavas, we can't enter Vrindavan. Even if you enter, you will not see Vrindavan. You go and you will see a lot of pigs, a lot of dirt, and a lot of bricks, houses, broken houses, Vrajvasis talking in a ill manner, so much of traffic. You will go to Yamuna, it's dirty water, and people going from Australia will say, biosecurity says we should not go into this kind of water base, we should stay away from all this. But you will never see Vrindavan till the time you will not take shelter of your Guru. Before going Vrindavan, we should always plea to our Guru Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada, till the time you are not initiated, or the senior Vaishnavas, oh Prabhuji, oh Guruji, please bless me so that I can see Vrindavan, real Vrindavan. And for seeing the real Vrindavan, you need the divine eyes. And that is why Krishna gave the divine eyes to Arjuna, so that he can see the Narayan form, the original form of Krishna. So he gave the divine eyes. And that is why when you go to Vrindavan, monkeys take away these spectacles. And they say, you can't see Vrindavan, this material chakshu. You need the original divine chakshu. The divine eyes you need, so that's why monkeys also trained so much to take away the spectacles. So you go to Vrindavan with the divine eyes of ears. Go to Vrindavan with lot of bhajan. Go to Vrindavan with lot of devotees under the shelter of senior devotees. Never go alone to Vrindavan. Because if you go for a family picnic to Vrindavan, you will do offenses in Vrindavan. And offenses when multiply, you will never able to see the real Vrindavan. Vrindavana Ramya Sthana Divya Chinta Mani Dhama Ratana Mandira Mano Hare. Vrindavan is a divine place where there is a palaces of gold, palaces of emeralds, palaces of rubies, palaces of topaz. Have you seen? Have you seen ever? So you will never see also. If you don't follow the path of bhakti under the shelter of Vaishnavas. And that is Radharani is saying. Because Radharani is Adi Guru. And through the Guru Parampara, we follow and we go on increasing this level. So last pastime I will tell, and then we'll finish. The pastime comes from our parampara only. There was one king. His name was Veer Gambhira. King name was Veer Gambhira. He used to stay in Calcutta, nearby Calcutta, place called Vishnupur. In Vishnupur, this king was staying. This era was 400 years back when our six Goswamis, Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, everybody already left from this material world to their Nitya Leelas. They are continuously into this eternal pastimes. At that time, there were the students of six Goswamis. One was Srinivas Acharya, another was Ramananda Ramchandra Kaviraj, and the other Acharya was Narottam Das Thakur. And in one bhajan, they are saying Ramachandra Sange Mange Narottam Dasa. So that Ramachandra needs the association of Narottam. Narottam needs the association of Ramchandra Kaviraj. So this Ramchandra is not Lord Ramchandra. The Ramchandra Kaviraj. Ramachandra Sanga Mange Narottam Dasa. Narottam Das Thakur, he was such an exalted Vaishnava. When he used to sing bhajans, the stones used to melt. And that's why Acharya says, when you recite the bhajans of Narottam Das Thakur, Rupa Goswami, your stone-hearted heart will melt and Radharani will come and take shelter in your heart and will bless you. And with the stone-hearted, Krishna will never steal stones. Krishna steals the butter. By chanting the Vaishnava bhajans, the stone-hearted heart will melt and become like a churned butter. And then Krishna will steal that butter from your hearts. He will never steal the stone of your heart. Stone-hearted, no? Very harsh in nature, harsh in dealings. You should be very humble, very loving. Everybody should remember you that I met that person in my life. You should meet everyone with more love. It's not like that I will meet with love only with my Bhakti Vriksha group. For other people, I will not meet with love. So this is called groupism, not Vaishnavism. So we need to be Vaishnav, not the groupisms. Vaishnavism. Vaishnavism means meet everybody with the same thought that everybody belongs to Krishna and I am the servant and the servant and the servant, the servant of all the devotees of Krishna. At that time, you will relish Krishna consciousness. The more humble you become, the more relishment you will have. So Ramachandra Kaviraj. And then comes Srinivas Acharya. Srinivas Acharya was also one of the prominent acaryas. He was given responsibility of promoting Srimad Bhagavatam, other scriptures. At that time, there was no printing press. And they used to write books from their hands. And then after writing the books from their hands, they used to make many copies and putting it on bullock cart. They used to go from Vrindavan to Calcutta, and in between they used to distribute books. We are on such a advanced level that we have printing presses, we have delivery system. When the books comes to our home through Amazon, still we don't carry these scriptures with us, then it is unfortunate life. So Srinivas Acharya was going in a bullock cart to Mayapur Dham for distributing scriptures. In between, he met Vishnupur king Veer Gambhira. And at the palace of Veer Gambhira king, he sat down one day and he was chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. And suddenly, by being on that level, he entered into the pastimes of Radharani. While chanting, he entered into the pastimes. And here the king was looking at Guruji. Guruji, are you there, Guruji? Guruji, what happened? Guruji. He's Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna. He was not responding. Suddenly, next day, the word stopped. Third day, breath stopped. So now the king thought, he's gone. He's dead now. So he was very, very upset that my Guru Maharaj left his body at my home, my palace. He was very upset. He called many Vaidyaraj. Vaidyaraj said, this is showing the nadi is showing he is living, but the air is showing that he is no more. What is happening, we also don't know. So all the Vedaraj, all the palace people were sitting down. So they thought that only the Guru's nature is being understood by the intelligent disciples. Disciple will know. So his disciple was, Srinivas Acharya's disciple was Ramchandra Kaviraj. So they were thinking of calling Ramchandra Kaviraj. At that time there was no Facebook or WhatsApp or you message and they will come instantly. They were thinking, and only by thinking process Ramchandra Kaviraj came to know that there is something with my Guru Maharaj, and he also visited that place. Everybody was surprised. How can you come here? We have not invited, we have not called, we have not given any messages. He said, I thought my Guru Maharaj in some trouble. Yes, your Guru Maharaj is not coming back from his pastime. He is entered into the Nitya Leela, eternal pastime. Please check. He said, for checking also, I need to sit down with him. So he was already in one samadhi. So one asan was put on, and again Ramchandra was also sat down. And everybody was hopeful that Ramchandra will bring his Guruji back, but find out that 2 days have gone, Ramchandra also went away. And nobody is coming back, both of them, neither the Guruji, neither the disciple. Both of them are not coming back. And what is happening in the pastime? Radharani, after completing her pastime of Rasa Leela, she is going back to the village called Javat village, Javat, where the marriage of Radharani happened materially. So Radharani went there. So the Sasuma, the mother-in-laws are very strict, called to be strict. Sasri kabhi bahuti. So so mother-in-law will ask, where is the ring given by my son Abhimanyu? The ring fell down into the Yamuna river. So Radharani asked the Manjaris, you please find out. So at that time Gopal Bhatta Goswami already entered into the final pastime. And Gopal Bhatta Goswami is a Guna Manjari. So Guna Manjari was searching, where is the ring? Suddenly Gopal Bhatta Goswami, the Guna Manjari, recognized his disciple Srinivas Acharya, who was in the pastime. So Gopal Bhatta Goswami was already beyond the material body, but he was in the material body. But both of them entered into the pastime together. And Srinivas Acharya is a Mani Manjari. So Mani Manjari serving the Guna Manjari, and both were looking into the Yamuna river, where is the, and that is that they were not able to find, and 5 days have gone, and that is the body is there and he is here. So at that time when Ramchandra Kaviraj entered, and he is also one of the Manjari, his name is Karuna Manjari. So the Karuna Manjari entered and looking after in Yamuna river, where is the ring? Under the lotus flowers, green leaf, they found one ring is lying down. Then she said, Manjari shouted, I found the ring. And then Karuna Manjari gave the ring to? No, that's the wrong answer. To give to Srinivas Acharya Mani Manjari. And Mani Manjari gave to Guna Manjari, Gopal Bhatta Goswami. Then Gopal Bhatta Goswami gave to Radharani. This is called Guru Parampara. If we get the opportunity to meet Radharani, definitely we all will leave our Guruji and go directly to Radharani. We will forget that by the mercy of Guru, we are meeting Radharani. We'll forget. We'll say, okay, he was the initiator, he started, but this is now my bhava. Because of my efforts, I have reached to the level. Radharani calling me directly. But this pastime shows Guna Manjaris were served by Mani Manjari, served by Karuna Manjari, and they never break the process. And then when the ring was given, Radharani gave a betel nut prasadam to Guna Manjari, and Guna Manjari took some of it and then gave to Mani Manjari. And Mani Manjari, instead of giving to Karuna Manjari, hold it into this chadar of gopi Manjari, and hold it in the tied a knot, and came back into the earthly pastime. So Karuna Manjari did not shout it, I give the ring and I did not get the prasad. There is no competition to Guruji. But people are like that. They say, Guruji, we served you for so many years. What did you give us? Only one initiation. You forget us. So when they came back into the earthly pastime, what happened? There was lot of fragrance in all over the palace. Everybody was saying, from where this eternal divine fragrance is coming of a betel nut? From where? From where? From where? And they find out that Srinivas Acharya again back in his body, and Ramchandra Kaviraj is also back. And then Krishnadas Kaviraj, also Ramchandra Kaviraj asked, Guruji, you are divine, you are serving Radharani. And he told the pastime to all the palace members, to the king. And then Srinivas Acharya opened that betel nut knot and gave the prasadam to everyone in the palace. Just imagine that was happening into the mind platform. The betel nut was given in the mind platform, but now it is distributing into the earthly platform, physical platform. That is the power of the mental state of entering into the bhajan marga. If you reach to the Raganuga bhakti level, you can always talk to God. There are many pastimes I will keep telling you people in next 14 days in a Bhagavatam. When Prabhupada meets Krishna, Radharani, many number of times. When so many exalted devotees from Maharashtra, from Gujarat, in India, they met Lord many number of times. Some devotees have met 22, 25 times Krishna in their earthly planets. So bhajan is very powerful thing. So Radharani teaches us how to serve Krishna with a loving mood, with the power of bhajan. We can please Krishna and Radharani by chanting this. There is no other process. My Guru Maharaj, Nitya Leela Parvishta Param Pujya Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj used to say that our secret is the open secrets. We have known that somebody will think after listening so much intricacies of Radharani that how will we achieve? Some secret is there, Prabhuji. Yes, there is an open secret. Maharaj used to say, open secret is chant Hare Krishna and please Radha and Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Okay, so I finish over here. If you have any questions, so we can have some questions. Some questions if you have, so you can ask any questions. Scriptures, Radharani, Bhagavatam, Gita, material. Any questions?
This is the opportunity to just clear the questions.
You got the point I spoke? It was easy or some difficult?
Thank you, Prabhu, for the constant, non-stop flow of nectar. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, yes.
We said realize you can't see.
Yeah.
When you go to Willeton, you see I heard that Haridas Thakur, Akbar, he asked, I want to repair
These steps of Keshi Ghat.
He said, can you repair one step? Only one step.
Yes.
By the grace of Haridas Thakur,
Swami Haridas. Yeah.
be able to see just a glimpse.
Glimpse of the steps made up of stones, emerald, pearls.
I can't even buy that. Even I spend the whole April money, I can't.
I can't repair. Yeah.
How that is that by your mercy.
Mercy. That's a mercy. That is why there are two types of marga. One marg is called as Kripa Siddhi marg. Second is called as Sadhan Siddhi marg. So by chanting, hearing, reading is called as Sadhan Siddhi. By sadhana, we will become perfect yogis, bhaktas. That is called sadhana siddhi. But other marg is called kripa siddhi. Though if you are not capable of, but your spiritual master is capable. And by his mercy, we can also become capable. When Vibhishana came to Lord Ramchandra to check, at that time Jamvant and other fellows of Ramchandra's party, they said, oh, demon is coming. Ramchandra said, no problem, let him come, let him ask what he is saying. Then Vibhishana took the shelter of Lord Ramchandra. There were 4 other demons following the Vibhishana, but they did not took the shelter. So Vibhishan was accepted by the party. Okay, he is accepted in the Lord Ramchandra's party. But what about these 4 demons? So Lord Ramchandra says, one who take the shelter of the pure devotees, I consider them also as the pure devotees because they have taken the shelter of Vibhishana. They are also invited to join my party. So they are accepted in my party. So this is called as Kripa Siddhi Maharaj. So I don't feel that I am capable of becoming a sadhan siddha. So we can become capable only by worshipping Srila Prabhupada's movement, by spreading the movement, by distributing the books, by making the glories of Srila Prabhupada to the entire world. By that, the mercy of Srila Prabhupada flows. So may Krishna or Radharani accepts us into the parampara. Otherwise, there is no hope by the sadhana. I am not capable. I don't know about you people, but I am not capable. Raganuga Bhakti.
But no offense, but some gurus they say you don't have to do like that. You straight away do that. Are they capable, like for example, outside from outside India, are they capable to give them straight away?
Raganuga Bhakti cannot be given straight away. You can't, like, for example, material example also. When somebody is to arrange marriage, are here is someone who's arranged marriage? Arranged marriage? Mataji or anybody else? Arranged marriage, please raise your hands. Prabhuji. So in arranged marriage, there is no love. Let me complete in the starting. Later on, by when Mataji serves Prabhuji and Prabhuji serves Mataji, then bond starts generating. And later on, person becomes so close that they can't live, stay away from each other. So that's the beauty of arranged marriage. In love marriage, before the marriage, they do everything, what is called love. So after marriage, nothing remains to love. So that breaks easily because of that is the nature of both the material world. So Vaidhi Bhakti is like arranged marriage. So by doing arranged marriage, you slowly, gradually, when you follow, you will reach up to the level of Raganuga Bhakti. You will have a love for each other. God for the devotee, devotee for the God. But when you imitate, what will happen? For sometimes you can love, but later on you will reject that marriage, love marriage. Similarly, you will reject that bhakti marg. And we have found many people, those who give direct Raganuga Bhakti, that I am giving you Sarupa. Your Sarupa is parrot in Golok Vrindavan Dham. So Maharaj, what is my mantra? Your mantra is Peho, Peho, Peho. This is mantra you have to say. This is your Sarupa, Sarup Siddhi. What is my? Your cow in Golok Vrindavan Dham. Really, Maharaj? Yes. Maharaj, what color of cow? Do not behave like a donkey. Go and chant your mantra. What's my mantra? Mom. So this is because your Surupa is this. In Golok Vrindavan, you have to do this. Start doing it and enter Vrindavan. This is fake. This is absolutely fake Siddhi. Siddhis come only by surrendering to the spiritual master, reading the scriptures, following the generous path of Vaidhi Bhakti. Slowly, gradually, you can reach by the mercy of spiritual master to the Raga platform. If you imitate, you will get artificial jewelry, imitations, but you will never get the real diamond, the real jewelry. Real jewelry is following the path, and that also very slow and steady wins the race. Slowly, gradually, by loving each other, by surrendering, by serving, by chanting, you will reach up to the Krishna Loka. You can't imitate it.
This I have another question.
Yeah.
For example, the Guru said you don't have to reach you in Bhagvat, but only chant Radha. You don't have to go for the Kasi path.
Yeah.
Are they still able to give them? Because such Guru are very expert. They're very famous. And you can't say one thing
Against them.
against them.
Yeah,
They
I
get
know.
upset straight away.
Yeah. So like this, that there are many such gurus, but thing is that we have to follow the path which is standardized in Shastras. So whenever we check something, there are three things to be checked on: Guru, Sadhu, and Shastra. If in their Shastra nothing has been given, then Guru, whatever say, we are not going to follow. If Guru is saying something from the Shastras, but sadhus are not following it, or sadhus are not, there are no any sadhus, then also we are not going to follow. So we need to follow three parameters: Guru, our spiritual master, Shastras, and the Vaishnavas with whom we do the bhakti. So such people are expert in giving answers, no doubt. But if they are so expert, why they can't create leaders like Srila Prabhupada created leader? A great leader of a spiritual leader is the one who create leaders. And after such sadhus goes away from Vrindavan, there are no lineage system and everything shutters down. Nothing goes on because there is only an information, but there is no transformations. So informations are you can give, but transformations happens only when we follow the path which is recommended in the scriptures. So they can be very exalted. They are staying in Vrindavan. We are not doing any offenses to anyone. But we, by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, came into this process. So we should rigorously follow this process instead of peeping out to the others' shoes, what they are doing, what they are wearing, what they are doing. So we should be very happy. Like if your marriage is done, then you should not peep into the other's wife or other's husband. They are very beautiful, they are very handsome. You should stay happy in your family affair only. Similarly, when you are in Gaudiya Vaishnava system, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself accepted this. So we can't accept some bogus Babaji saying we can't keep Ekadashi. If Ekadashi has been kept by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is bigger than God? Who is bigger than Radharani himself? Is like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu kept Ekadashi in Jagannath Puri Dham, where Jagannath people are not keeping Ekadashis. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, for us, we have to keep Ekadashi even in Jagannath Puri also. So if somebody says, no, we are on a Sakhi platform or a Manjari platform, we do not need to keep Ekadashi, why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is recommending? And we are Gaudiya Vaishnavas, followers of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So we can't deny the order of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, following the Ekadashi. So this is how scriptures give a base for our understandings. Any other question? Yeah, Mataji. Yeah.
Railway to go together. He said we always can just follow weekly activity. So what about the
So they are parallel tracks, and then you know that in parallel tracks, sometimes the train changes the tracks, the two tracks merges together. So we are right now we are on the parallel tracks. We are moving. We are the wheel on this track, and suddenly when we have a nice sadhana bhakti, Vaidhi bhakti, suddenly the time will come that the two will get merged, and then we will on the platform where we are doing both. We are doing like our senior sannyasis are chanting, doing Mangal Arati, they are doing Vaidhi Bhakti, but they have reached the platform of Raganuga Bhakti. But for us, we have not reached to the Raganuga platform. We are not spontaneously doing Bhakti for Krishna or loving Krishna. So our platform, we are following only rigorously the path of Vaidhi Bhakti. But by doing it, suddenly the time will come when Raganuga will merge into the track and then both will happen together. So acaryas they reach on the Raganuga level, but they show Vaidhi Bhakti for their followers to follow. Like Srila Prabhupada did not require to wake up for Mangal Arati when he's already meeting Krishna every day. But he used to wake up just for making the others that you have to follow this path. So Raganuga is a different and Vaidhi is a different. But for sometimes they merged us together, and our acaryas do Vaidhi Bhakti just for following the followers to follow what need to be done. Actually, they are not on a Vaidhi platform. One who reaches on a Raganuga platform, he becomes Paramahansa. He gone out of the consciousness of his body. Like Haridas Thakur has been beaten on 22 marketplaces, but Haridas Thakur is not responding back. he is chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. If somebody slaps us in a market, not 22, if we talk about only one market, so what will happen? We will start reacting to that person. How you can do like this? You don't know how to behave. So suddenly our bhakti will go away. So for somebody who's on a Raganuga platform, if you beat him also, he will not react. He will reach on such body above the bodily level. So the gopis were on Raganuga platform. When the parents and the society used to hold them, you cannot go to meet Krishna in night. He is playing flute whatsoever, but you can't go. So all the very big bodybuilder family members, male members holding the single, very thin and very lean gopis, but the gopis have the power of the love for Krishna that they used to go to meet Krishna in night. So in Raganuga level, bodily level goes low and the conscious level goes up. Actually.
So if I can understand like this, in our stage, we still following the Vita.
Yeah, we have to follow this. Our target is Raganuga, but we have to follow Vaidhi Bhakti right now. We can't imitate Raganuga, and that is where confusion goes. That people, while following the Vaidhi, they start imitating the Raganuga and they divert from the path of Bhakti.
So in the higher platform, they already reached the Raganuga.
So they don't do Vaidhi Bhakti. Their Raganuga means they're 24 times, 24 hours they are chanting. We chant only 2 hours, 16 rounds, but they are chanting 24 hours. Satat Yuktanam, Bhajatam Priti Purvam. Satat means continuously chanting the name. If you reach to Golok Vrindavan Dham, there is no 2 hours given for chanting. 24 hours from your mouth, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. If you are making garland of Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. You're cooking for Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. You're grazing cows, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Because you reach to that Paramhansa Raganuga Bhakti level. And that devotees are called as Ragatmika Bhaktas. Rag Atmika, because their Atma becomes attached to Krishna. Rag Atmika. They are so much attached to Krishna that they can't stay away from chanting the holy name. So, but we are not on that level. When we sleep, we forget. When we go out for shopping, we forget. So some miseries comes up, we forget. So we have to follow Vaidhi Bhak very rigorously. Slowly, gradually, if we reach on the Vaidhi perfection, then automatically the track will merge into the Raganuga.
What you say is when Prabhupada say like
They are two, but we are not following the two. We have to follow.
how to do both.
We can't do because it's a nature. We can't do the two things together. Huh? Like in our material world, we call multitasking thing. Na? We do many things, calling also, driving also, and replying also, purchasing also, multitasking. But spiritual life, if one service is given to someone, he will only one service. There's no multitasking is being done in spiritual life. If somebody is singing the glories of Krishna, he will sing only. He's a singer. If somebody is speaking about Krishna, then he will be a speaker. Somebody is cooking, he will be a cook. There's no multitasking. The cooking also, singing also, dancing also. We do these things, but in Krishna Loka, everybody has a Sarupa. And that Sarupa has been earned only by following the path, later on become the Raganuga level. So in Raganuga, we also follow Vaidhi, but in that Vaidhi is not for that person. It's for the followers of that person. The acaryas are doing Vaidhi Bhakti, and for them, Srila Prabhupada is saying that both go together, but not for our level. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Prabhupada.
When the bumblebees sing,
Huh.
then the cuckoo will stop singing.
No. Everybody, cuckoo has a different style of singing. Bumblebee has a different style of singing. But bumblebee cannot imitate cuckoo, and cuckoo will not imitate. We imitate, na? Some devotee is singing harmonium, and we says that melody is good. I will follow that Prabhuji. I will follow that Mataji, and they start imitating each other. That happens in material world. Spiritual world, everybody has a different melody, and they sing only for Krishna. That melody appears from the mouth of that devotee only for Krishna. Somebody is playing a role of a gulab jamun in Golok Vrindavan Dham. He will not try to become Rasgulla. He will remain gulab jamun, and he will wait. The time will come when Krishna will put me in my mouth, and then gulab jamun in the Bhoga Leela, Krishna will put the gulab jamun into the mouth. And the gulab jamun will become, oh, Haribol, today I'm fortunate. I'm touching the mouth of Krishna. Tongue. Again, he is back into the gulab, because nothing vanishes. Nenam chandanti shastrani. Nothing breaks, nothing vanishes. Everything is Sachidanand, gulab jamun, Sachidanand. So that comes again back into the Leela and wait. Oh, day has gone. And when that fortunate day will come, again I will enter into the mouth of Srimad Krishna. So like this, everybody has a different services.
They can change the role as
No, they can't change. Gulab Jamun will remain ever as Gulab Jamun, Sachidanand Gulab Jamun. And if there is a comparison, why did I become Gulab Jamun? I want to become the Barfi. Then that enviousness will not allow us to enter Vrindavan. Till that time, the enviousness is there. I generally ask people, what do you want to become? So Mataji says we want to become Gopi. Some says Manjaris. Prabhuji says Gwalbal. Somebody says some Nanda Baba. Some different things. But it will not happen. Till the time you have a desire to become something, it means if Krishna gives you something else, you will compare. Why you have given me a cow body? I want to become a gopi. Where is my colorful dresses? And now I have a big tail, horns on my head. What is this? Krishna, I don't like it. I want to go back to the material world. I will again do bhajan to become gopi. This will not happen. If you enter Golok Vrindavan Dham, you will be so satisfied in your cow body that you will chant Hare Krishna by this and lifetime you will have to chant this. You're satisfied. And that is why Santoshe Paramam Sukham, satisfaction is the level you have to achieve in bhakti. People are doing chanting but they're not satisfied. They are doing ritualistic bhajan. There is no raga, there is no attachment to Krishna. So we have to understand these things. This is called Sarup Siddhi. We have one Sarupa. When the soul came into existence, from that time till now, we are that Sarupa only. But the Sarupa is covered by the three modes of material nature, many material consciousness. We have forgotten our Sarupa. And by chanting, the layers will go away. And one day you will realize, oh yes, I am this in Krishna's pastime. That is called Sarup Siddhi. You will understand what is your Sarupa. And Sarupa you cannot change. I can't take a role of somebody else. I have the original Sarupa given by Krishna. Okay. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much. I want to thank you so much, Prabhu, for sharing such wonderful pastimes. We still want to hear more and more, but we're looking forward for the next
class tomorrow.
And even though we are not qualified to hear such great pastime, but thank you for sharing with us.
The devotees are very senior. They ask so many difficult questions.
Thank you so much. So we wanted to just thank you, Prabhu, by chanting one time Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And also, as Prabhu said, this is the auspicious month of Bhadra.
And stop cross.